Hello! Going to talk about skin health a little bit today. One of the biggest things about skin health is you really need to maintain it. It's not something that you can let slide. If you let slide, your hands get too dry, they can split really easy. So you really want to take care of all the little nicks and cuts, putting antibiotics on them. And one of the good things for maintaining skin integrity is using Joshua Tree. You can put this on every night or a few nights a week, and it really keeps the hands pliable. It has a lot of oils in there. Rub them in, let it saturate into the skin. Really good for you. Next thing is when you do get a split and you're dealing with a cut or nicks on your fingers, is really clean them out. Really use some antibacterial soap. Clean them out with anything you can buy from the store to clean out the dirt and the grime. And when you go to bed at night and throughout the day when you're not climbing, you can take a Band-Aid and use one of the two that I like is like Bacitracin from Rite Aid or just Neosporin brand. And they're both antibiotics. The Neosporin has some pain relief in there too. The reason I like these is because they're based, their final ingredient is the white petroleum, the inactive ingredient, and that will help seal in the actual natural body skin moisture. And there's a lot of, you can go online and read about white petroleum and Vaseline, and one of the things that helps with healing is that it will seal in the moisture and seal out the dirt and everything, and that's what these two products do. And when you get a split, the initial thing to do is to go in with a split and to cut off all the dead skin. This is not, I'm not talking a flapper, I'm talking a split. A flapper is different. A flapper is where you actually like ripped off a piece of tissue. A split is where you did a little incision into the tip of your finger. And there's going to be dead skin around there because it's going to pull a little bit. So you're going to go in, you want to cut off the dead skin that is protruding up. And then what I do is on a regular basis, while dealing with the split, I'll sand the dead skin off from around the wound. And I'll get the sides, and I'll gently go over the tip of the finger. And as it heals, you'll see that more and more dead skin will come to the surface as it's healing, because the new skin's being, the new cells are growing and pushing up in the dead cells, which due to the split don't get any nutrients, so they're hardening and they want to slough off. So helping it, I'll just keep that dead skin down and keep it nice and smooth. And at night, every night, I'll take a Band-Aid. I prefer the Johnson & Johnson, and I prefer the cloth because it's flexible and it stays on. I'll take a Band-Aid every night, open it up, clean the hands, make sure everything's clean, and then I'll take Neosporin Bacitracin, put a little bit on there, and then seal it for the night. Also going about doing my Joshua self, moisturizing the rest of the hand. If I'm not climbing the next day, I'll change the bandage in the morning and then go throughout the day with a new bandage and then change the bandage again at night. And then you can also seal it with a little bit of tape if you feel the Band-Aids. If you're working, I'm a carpenter, I have rough hands to begin with. Sometimes I have to put the Band-Aid on and then wrap it with some athletic tape. As for dealing with a split when you're climbing, you really need to make sure that you're not going to continue to reopen that split. If you're going to continue to reopen the split, then you should probably take a rest day. I find that on small splits, I'm able to continue climbing on them with just a little bit of tape and going through my evening ritual of cleaning, Joshua Tree, getting rid of the dead skid, sanding it down, making it smooth, and then bandaging it. When I go out on a climbing day, I grab some athletic tape, and this is Mueller brand. There's Mueller, there's Bluebird, really good athletic tape. Nice thing about them is they rip really easy, it's flexible, you can put it on. So I'll take about a 1/2 inch strip, pull off about 1 foot of tape, and then I'll try to leave as much skin showing at the top of, but I'm still trying to cover the split. And then I like to leave 1 layer of tape there and then just half lap the tape back down over the finger. Now you're not taping for a tendon injury, so this is more just like a bandage while you're climbing. I'll smooth it out over there, and I'll leave enough skin up here just so I can still have some texture and the split will be covered. And I'd like to do it with 1 layer. If the split has, if it's really painful, you probably shouldn't climb, but I'll usually push it, and then on days I'll put like 2 layers of tape there and, go about my climbing. And obviously, you don't go back to the problem with a nasty crimp that split it in the first place, because then you're just going to open up the finger again. It's going to rip through the tape. Doesn't matter how much tape you put on, it's going to cause pressure there. And one of the biggest things is to really just choose your climbs. Don't get on something that's going to be super crimpy again and affect that finger. You want it to heal, and you want it to, be healthy in the future. And by taking care of it, the split, and not, pushing yourself on those problems, it's gonna heal. Usually for me, I'm looking at, before the skin integrity is back, it's about 3 weeks for the for the calluses to start building up again. But I'm gonna put another shout out to the Joshua Tree. I'll leave a link for it. And stay skin healthy, and I hope this helps you out. Thank you.